budget 40,000. They came down a little bit, but I think there's some bills still outstanding there. So we're recommending to just drop those down to about 35,000. I don't know why they're down. It's a question I got to come back to, and I'll make a note. Maybe there's something that's not billed yet, and I'll ask Kathy for the year. But normally we have pretty good receipts at Thompson's Wharf. Shoreland floodplain permits, $500, that's about the same. Electrical permits, interesting. We budgeted $2,500 on electrical permits, and year to date we've collected $8,123, which means there's a lot more electrical work being done out there.
Do you think that's because of MUBEC, or however you say that?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's because of the state's wide building code that we are forced to pay for.
Towns over 4,000 people.
Right. Let me see what's left here.
State agent reimbursement.
Really, Steamboat Landing, if we have a big event on there, we were used to be asking people to pay towards the installation of the utilities, and we've stopped doing that. State law enforcement reimbursement. We had one Belfast officer who became an MDEA staffer, and we get paid dollar for dollar for what he gets paid. So here's where the money comes in, and when you see the budget, that's where the money goes out for that one individual. But we're having a change of the guard and who's going to represent Belfast and MDEA, and their salary structure is slightly different. So this has been dropping from 60 to about 54,000 in this next year. We'd be recommending. The rest are collections at the waste treatment facility, wastewater treatment facility.
This is what we charge them.
Right. The finance office downstairs, tax collector's office, the wastewater treatment facility is a user system. The users, through their sewer bills, pay for the cost of the system. Well, they don't pay anything, or they haven't paid much over the years, for the bookkeeping of the system that is done downstairs. So this is the city charging back $15,000 a year to do all the financial accounting for the almost $1 million budget of the wastewater treatment facility.
A lot of it's the billing.
A lot of it's the billing and collections. And dealing with customers, because they don't have a business office down there. Finally, you see Front Street. This is where Front Street Shipyard is paying on the lease for 5 years to $15,000 a year for what is now Building 5 down next to the parking lot. If the changes I just talked about in this whole list were made, then the net effect would be a positive $119,221 on revenues.
What's the total?
Yeah.
The total on revenues would be $4,017,940. That would be the total on revenues.
So 4,017?
4,017,940. What we've done here is we've increased revenues tonight by these proposals of $272,078, but we've decreased revenues largely from the state of $152,857, leaving a net gain of $119,000. Oh, no, I'll get that.
Yeah, roughly. Well, based on your estimate, anyway.
That's right. That's the net change is 100. So, yeah, revenues would be non-property tax